I'm going into this with the expectation it's going to be the best game of the year. Because people are saying it's the best game of the year. So we'll see if it's the best game of the year. I don't know. I'm not sure. Brigade, I didn't want it to. We'll see. I want it to be the best game of the year. Best game of 2025. Yeah, that's right. I know, Barf Step, I did. I did that. And I just made the connection that when you say the words blueprints, it's like a house blueprints.
Herbert S. Sinclair,
House blueprints.
Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
There's the house that we're going to spend all our time in.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the
46th room
of my 45-room estate.
We're supposed to find the 46th room 46.
The the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy
Oh my gosh, why am I coughing? I'm allergic to blueprints.
have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executive,
Okay, so we're trying to find room 46.
then this gift
Then
shall
the inheritance will go away if we do not find room 46.
in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March 1993. Herbert S.
Is that the same HQ guy from Deep Rock? It sounds like it, Dusty Old Hound. You're right. We won't be disowned, but we will. It sounds like we will not get our inheritance if we don't find room 46, which I think is the goal of the game. But again, I really don't know much about this game, so I'm very curious just to see what this is. Roguelike puzzle game, roguelite puzzle game. You hope the inheritance is all Taco Bell gift cards? Mmm. Yum. Okay. Open only in the event of my death. Well, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the request. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. No, Scooterman, gross. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it's very important to me that you start fresh each morning, that's the roguelite portion of this, and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice, do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, bend in the path and go where you want it to lead. This is very important, I would imagine. Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. I would imagine that this is a very, very important phrase. Go where you want it to lead. Okay. Alright, blueprints. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint by pressing tab. we're in the entrance hall. I guess antechamber maybe is like the next level. You can call it a day. Grandpa's obsession with talking in riddles is going to be our downfall. Yeah, why didn't Grandpa just say, yo? Alright, whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. I don't know what 2 footsteps is. Closet, 2 items. Select a room to draft. Oh, so do I draw a room and then it appears? Is that what's going on? Bedroom, closet, 2 items, hallway. Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one to draft. Fine, closet. I want to get 2 items. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use to roll new floor plans. Okay. And a shovel. An old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Remember that, chat. I don't know if there are like rules in the sense that once you go in a closet, there's only 2 items. But there are more items if you look. I don't know, I'm not sure. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 footstep. Okay, so I've got this. Got it. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Alright. Make sure that I didn't miss anything here. I don't know if I am going to be missing anything, or... Okay, select a room to draft. Parlor. Storeroom. 1 key, 1 diamond, 1 coin. Let's do storeroom. I don't know what these do, so I'm... There's my key. And I'm imagining also there's probably a bunch of... There's probably a bunch of clues that we're going to be noticing, like a rocking chair or a sideways, you know, portrait of grandma or a pawn, you know. I'm not sure what we're going to be like. Does this mean we're sideways? You know, like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I didn't even look in the closet. There's a queen, an ace. I'm not sure. Anti-macro. Thank you very much, Anti-macro, for using your Bezos bucks over here. I don't know what I need these keys or diamonds for either. Also, it looks like each room has more choices. So a bedroom has 2 choices. Den has 3 choices. Nook has 2 choices. Thanks, Anti-macro. I appreciate that. Thanks for using it over here. Like, what are these? Like, they were Catholic, maybe? Or those are rosary beads, right? That's a rook. Clearly they love chess. A crowbar. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Alright, chat, this is what I need you for. I'm never ever going to write anything down. Maybe I will, but more appropriately, I need you guys for this. I love playing puzzle games with chat, because generally you guys are super helpful and remember stuff. So, please help me. And I won't consider it backseating. I would love to be backseated. I would love for you guys to help me solve puzzles. Sarah. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool. But you guys, that's what you guys are for. That's what you guys are for. Hannah, since you played this, that's what you're for. Oh, so the Nook is only... I'm sorry, it's only one choice. Hallway is nothing. Lavatory is a dead end. There's a spare room. Let's try hallway. We've got like pictures like spiral staircase, 4 stars, or a couch cushion. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, so I need those keys to unlock them. You know what? Those could be buttholes. You're right. Good point. Also, I just can't go through there. It's just barred off. Didn't show that before when I selected it, so which means I only can go this way. Pantry is coins. Bedroom is you gain footsteps. I don't know, KJ. We'll see. I also don't know if I probably should hold on. I gotta do it. That's right. Let's gain some coins for fun. Ooh, an orange gave me footsteps as well. Cool. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed we have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, so that means there's somebody else wandering around. 50 more steps should be... There's another guest exploring the house. Unless that guest is me. But it seems like somebody left some change. Kyle. Yeah, so I've got this. And I can go... I wonder if I can go back the way I wanted to. Alright, this is... I wasn't planning this at all, which I should have been doing. And I think I may have already screwed the pooch here. Keys for sale, gym requirement, lavatory, parlor. Yeah, that might be, it might be already the dead end. But I mean, we're learning we're learning this. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we'd been seen in decent society. Beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of the game. I've included with this letter the details you'll need to share with your guests should be inclined to play this confounding game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. And only one box has a prize. The other 2 are always empty. Wow. Okay. All right. That's certainly a riddle. The other 2 are always empty. So if you pick the box with the prize, that means the other 2 boxes are empty. But I don't know if the box with the prize has true or false statements in it. I know, stupid grandpa with his stupid riddles. Ooh, a wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. Alright, so I think we have to start over. I don't think there's really any way to solve this. Because we could walk back through. Oh, that takes footsteps to go backwards too, I didn't realize. Wait. Go back? Alright, Hannah, we'll do. We'll do, Hannah. Are there boxes I didn't open? Oh! This is the black box. It's not. This is the black box. The black box is not empty. Okay. So this could be the box that only has false statements. But the black box may not be empty. So, because remember, one is false, one is true. And then only one box has the prize. So this is the black box. This is false, obviously. This is also false. I know. The other two are false. Exactly, Fury. 2 could be true or 2 can be false. Well, this is a true statement unless it's not empty. But it is a black box, though. That's something. This is a false statement, and this is a false statement. Well, I think the game, or my run is over. To me, this seems like the most appropriate one to open. Yeah. But I don't know if it's... Okay. Alright. So we were right. We were right. That was the true one with the prize. That was the true one with the prize. Not that it matters because we have to restart. Oh, is the prize always 2 gems? The riddle changes. That's fun. Okay, well, like I said, I think we have to start over because... Right, Hannah? I'm pretty sure we have to start over. Want to make sure? Yeah, okay. Just to... You said yeah, and then you said not yet, Hannah, so... You have to make sure you really got to think about what you say, Hannah. You really got to think about what you say. Okay. If you're gonna... Remember, Hannah, if you're gonna be excited about it, you gotta really dial it back. Save and continue? I don't actually know. When you load in, don't go in the house. Okay. Will do. I also don't know if I get to... I don't think I keep any of the stuff that I got, right? Ooh, Hannah's giving us a... She said go out and turn left. What's over here? Mmm. It's locked. Oh no, this would be my left here. This is my left, guys. You turn like this. This is my left, just so you know. Yeah, that's my left here. So, yeah, that's a left. It's very important. These are like this, like left, right? You turn left here, left. There you go. That's a left. Like I said, so if you're gonna back seat, you got to be very, very specific. You would have to say, turn all the way around, walk down the stairs, and then make a left. You're gonna have to be very specific. Otherwise, don't even bother. Just enjoy the game. Oh, am I using footsteps to do this? Or did I use footsteps to try and open that door? Melly! Thank you, Melly, for the almost 4 years of Melly Mud. Is this where I was camped? Go to the campsite and click on the tent. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You can call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab to return, right? Like that's what we did. And that counted as footsteps, by the way. I wonder if we... Ooh. Yeah, the goal of the game is to find the 46th room. Your great uncle said that there are only 45 rooms. So now you can get some permanent unlocks for future runs. What do you mean, Hannah? How does that work? So now that we've discovered the tent, Oh, because we have the campsite. Oh. How do I tell the game to put the unlocks into the tent? You have to fill up the whole floor plan or get to the room at the end. I don't know, Jacob. I'm not sure. It knows. Okay. All right. It'll just do it. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I kind of only know that you have to get to room 46, but... Chaser Boy, thank you for the Prime, Chaser Boy. Oh yeah, it looks like a certain amount of footsteps gets rid of... Like, how much you walk actually gets rid of... Yeah, see, like, my footsteps are going down. I don't know if this changes. I have no idea if any of this stuff changes. Thanks, Chaser Boy. Alright, well, let's go forward. Corridor is always left unlocked. And then this is sort of the random roguelite portion of this, is that you may not always get the right room for this. So, I'm going to take a corridor. Eric. Thank you, Eric, for the raid. Very much. There's that picture again. Press tab when drafting room. Okay, yeah, we'll do. Yeah, thankfully you could see your kind of see your map. And we're trying to get to the antechamber. Ellen Vike. Oh my gosh, Ellen! Out of the blue. Ellen, thank you very, very much. Thank you for the raid, Ellen. That's a big old raid you sent over here. Welcome in. We are just starting Blueprints. We are just starting Blueprints, Ellen. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry, Ellen, a Viking raid, pardon me. From Eric Viking and Ellen Viking. The double Viking raid. Just starting Blueprints, so I'm just learning. I'm just learning what Blueprints is. The goal of the game is to get to the end of this little map here. Or at least to get to this antechamber. The ultimate goal of the game is to find room 46 in a house with only 45 rooms. So we're going to see how Blueprints plays out. I really don't know how it's going to play out. Oh, I did see that, Joseph. All right. So we can go in a storeroom and get some stuff. I think we probably need some stuff, to be fair. Let's go and let's get some stuff. We need a coin. We need a key. We need a gem. Looks like they're always in the same place. But it's a dead end. So keep in mind that's a dead end here. And then we need to, like, go on either side of it and try to get to the antechamber. Thanks, Ellen. Thank you very much for the raid. The double Viking raid. Fishing, the pawn. This is the pawn room, I guess. We gotta sort of go back out this way. We could probably do... Let's try this. If we put the... Oh yeah, if you mouse over it, it tells you what it does to the map, too. That's useful. Let's do pantry. Yeah. That's the 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges thing. 55 burgers, 55 fries. Notice every time you go into a different room, your steps go down? Oh, I've noticed. Oh, I've noticed. That's one thing I did notice. Okay, so then we're still trying to head north. So... Ooh, a breaker box. Hallway would put us further north. That's a dead end. Yeah, but the banana added steps because it's like basically like you ate food and it gave you stamina. Think of it that way. I don't know what a breaker box does. Let's just see what that does. That's cabinet scratched out. Keycard entry system is you could turn off. And I wonder if you turn off the keycard entry system, are all doors unlocked? Or are all doors locked? I don't know what this is. I don't know what VAC is. But let's turn on the garage too. Like I said, we're just testing stuff. We're just testing stuff right now. There's spiral staircase in that room, and that 4-star room again. I think we can go on the other side now too, right? Yeah. You need to find a certain room first. Hopefully we'll find it. Nook will take us north. Guest bedroom will gain us 10 steps. Then you can... Looks like there's like a vendor. Let's do Nook. Got a key. That's the thing about writing stuff down. I also... Hannah, do you know if when you enter a room, are there items that you can interact with that I don't know about? I don't think this is a horror game. I think it's probably more of like a creepy game, but... Hey, Suzu. There's a safety pin. And what looks like a tree, a pine tree. Okay. That's a dead end. Passageway is good. Damn it. There's a gem requirement for that. So sometimes you get items, but they're usually obvious. Okay. Chapel. I think chapel's the only thing we can do. Because I think I have one more square on this side. I wish it would show the full map. That's weird that it doesn't. Can't do passageway. There are secrets in some rooms? Okay. We gotta do this. We're gonna lose a coin. And it looks like we can only go right. We only have one more space on this side. Look at the angels. One... That looks like a shovel, but that may be something else. One is a farmer. One is a equestrian. One is what looks like a janitor with a like maybe a mop or a feather duster. Yeah, like a jockey. A broom. Sorry, I got an itch. Oh, there are numbers. I just realized there are numbers. You guys writing these down? Number 1 is the hoe. Number 2 is the whatever this is, a shovel. Number 3 is the pitchfork. Number 4 is the feather duster. Number 5. Wait, where's 5? 5 is the broom. Yeah, the hoe. 6 is the jockey. 7. Where's 7? Right there. Is the like the knight. Oh, maybe a chimney sweep. That's valid. And that looks like either mistletoe or holly. All right. Bedroom will do it. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Or I can get a gem. Alright, well, let's do the den. Let's do the den. And now I have 2 gems, so that's something. Old-timey car. A clock. What time is it? It's currently, what? 9:45? 9:45 a.m.? p.m.? I'm not sure. Just say the same clock, same time on this clock. Joseph, you're not wrong. Looks like the same time on all the clocks. Alright, well, we gotta go this way. We don't have a choice. We do not have a choice. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. You have to do Parlor. Judge Dredd. We have to do Parlor. There's my granduncle. Alright, this is the Parlor game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. At least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize. So, the gems are on the the gems are on the desk. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the floor. What does that mean exactly? Were there gems in this room? Did I pick up gems in this room? I don't think I did. So this box thing feels like a false riddle, like it really doesn't have a right answer. Well, the gems are not on the desk, so that could be a false statement. We already know that. The gems are in this box, we don't know. The gems are on the floor. That's also a false statement. These two are, which means it would have to be this one. Right? I don't know that, but I'm going to say that. Let's try it. Yes! These riddles seem like they're hard. It's over. I think I'm done. I don't think I can go back, right? I think I have to start over. It looks like early on maybe you're supposed to be picking... I guess I could... No, it's a dead end on the other side too. So I want to say this is over. Chat. Was the other door in the den blocked? I mean, it's a dead end regardless. So, I'll do this just to get my footsteps up. Oh hey. Some keys. Hey, that has the triangle. I've seen that triangle symbol in... I think there was the kitchen? Just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game, The Billiard Room. It was well worth the wait, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. And each room has like different drawn photos. There's a garage room somewhere. You set the power for it. Oh, that's right. I did. And it would make sense that the garage has a car in it, but we don't know that. Yeah, so like even if I go down this way, it's a dead end regardless. So unless there's a teleport ability. See, this is always a dead end because of the nook. Did Grandpa give us a Hellcat? Well, let's gain some more footsteps just to... Hannah, you gotta tell me why. You can't just shout it. Very important, Hannah. Remember, Hannah, if you're in a back seat, you have to be very specific. Because I've never played before. Greetings from Reddington. You don't want to give away secrets? I mean, you have to... if you're gonna... Then don't say what you want me to do. Yeah. If you want me to do stuff, you're gonna have to tell me why. I won't just blindly follow you, or anyone else for that matter. Yeah, there's also a stream delay. There's usually like a delay of like 3 to 4 seconds, so... Yeah, this is it. It's kind of all I can do. Nice, Lady Sextrix. Alright, I think it's over. I don't have a choice. I'm pretty sure this is done. It looks like I'm done. Am I wrong, Hannah? This looks to me like it's done. So if no one wants to say anything, I will, yeah, call it a day. I also don't know what items I keep, like you were saying. How do I know that it's a permanent item that will carry over to the next... to the next run? It'll tell you when you get a perma boost? Okay. Hipcat. I'm opening this just because. And I don't actually know if that is something I need to do every time or what, but... Well, let's exhaust the right side first. Storeroom. Let's do... Hallway seemed useful. Safety pin and tree. Spare room, also useful. No, the items that we would have, Austin, would be in the top right. Oh, interesting. So they were painting this room. Huh. Why do they have the most random portraits on the walls? I am betting that those portraits are not random. I'm pretty sure that they are not random. Storeroom. Billiard room. Let's do billiard room. Galactic Amigo. Man, yeah, we were talking about, remember we were talking about darts? Oh! What's this about? What is that little light up thing? I want to leave. Okay, there we go. You can tell me the mechanic? Hannah, let's see if we could figure it out first. See if we can are we trying to light up the whole board? One plus 3 is 4? I did something different. 15 minus 7? Since it's yellow? Oh boy, I don't know. 13 minus 2? I really don't know. I'm not sure if what I'm supposed to be doing. Because is this plus, minus, and then what is this? Multiplication? Division? 2 times 10 is 20? So then this would be 15 minus 11, which is 4, times 3, which is 12. Holy shit. I guessed that right? I can't believe it. I can't believe I guessed the mechanics correctly. I am shocked. I can do the math, but wild that I guessed the mechanic correctly. I know, jeez. I'm actually encouraged. Alright, what do we got? I left the hallway down here open, so then that way we can move up that way if we need to. Alright, Nook will send us north. Guest bedroom will give us 10 extra steps, which we really don't need. Man. I might be able, if I get the right roll. The math is like the easy part. The fact that I guessed what those colors were doing to the numbers, I'm shocked that I guessed that. What's this game about? It's a puzzle game. The more that I play this, the more I'm like, I feel like it's better to leave everything open. But this, I guess, could become a dead end too. Let's do Nook. Let's do Nook. I don't like cutting off different areas of the map. And what I mean by that is Nook has now eliminated this side. Now I have to, if I'm going to come back down, I have to come back down around to go over here. Over on this side. Okay. Let's see here. You may want to consider getting something to scribble down. There's a road. See, this is the symbol what we saw earlier. Remember that was on the car keys? I don't know what the car keys do. They're gone. Alright. Let's do this. Pantry sends us a little further west. Closet's a dead end. Courtyard is at least something that will get us to 2 spots. So let's do that. Oh, it's a gem requirement. Shit. Fuck. Well, we gotta do pantry. I don't really want to dead end this early on in the map. We need some gems. Can you go exit that choice to get a gem? What do you mean exit that choice? Okay, we can use a key. That's good. No, you have to choose a room once you've clicked. Once you've clicked, it's done. It's over. You cannot back out of this screen. That's a breaker box and a corridor. Shit. These are all bad. Yeah, you gotta commit. Like these items and the breaker box and stuff, I feel like I shouldn't pick these yet. I feel like I should pick them later on in the map, like further up here. I don't know if that's true though. Hannah, I'm gonna ask for your help here. What would it be smarter to leave the early map open and then worry about the items in the breaker box later on in the map? There is Fury, I know. Is it smarter to leave the early map wide open so that I can walk back and forth? Because I have no idea what the breaker box even does. The items, at least, I've figured out what they do. Maybe Hannah left. Hannah may have... She may be busy. The breaker box is great. Is you can get into certain rooms. Okay. Muko! Muko has gifted a wolf biter. Wolf biter do something nice for somebody else. Muko coming up on 1,000 gifted gooses. Thank you, Muko, as always. The breaker box... Well, we still have a couple spots that we can go. Alright, let's just do core. I'm worried. I'm worried that I'll cut off these sides. So hold on. Breaker box I feel like I'm going to get later. There's a jacket. So we have to go up to the right. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. I don't even know what green rooms do. So this effectively cuts off this side of the map. Yeah, that's a bad draw. That's a real bad draw. There are other rooms that are buffed by green rooms. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. The game is giving me a lot of mechanics. I don't know how they work, so. Parlor? Yeah, alright, let's do it. This cuts it off, so maybe we can go back down without having to spend too many footsteps. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements, displays only false statements, and has a prize. Oops. Alright. There are 3 boxes in this room, that's true. 2 boxes in this room are empty, that is also true. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. Shit. So one of these is false. All 3 of these statements, like, initially seem true. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. The first 2 have to be true. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That has to be true, you're right. 3 boxes in this... You're right. So the last one has to be false. Which means I should open it. Yeah. Nice job. Thank you very much, chat. That's why I love playing these games communally, because I'm not going to immediately get this stuff. And you guys might. So again, we're cut off, so it might just be good to explore this section of the map to get items and shit. As much as we can. That's going to take us that way. That's a dead end. Well, that's not a dead end, actually. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I don't know what rank 8 is. I'm not sure what that is. Let's do... Rank 8 is the line below the antechamber. The line below the antechamber. Nice, Austin. I'm rank 4 now? Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. I don't know how I'm ranking. I don't know how... I guess that... Does that mean I'm 4 lines up? 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. Let's do... this one. Sort of open us up a little bit. Ooh. Staff notice. This was 10 years previous to, I believe, when he died. Or at least gave me the challenge. Because it was 93 is when he said he gave me the challenge. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice while the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff... Okay. Let's do this one. This is a dead end, so... Well, I guess it doesn't have to be. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. We don't have a choice. So we should probably get items. Coin. Key. Gem. And then this is this is assuming that we can go back around this way. Hopefully we can go back around up through this map, but we'll see. You found a note with some good info. Do you want to know it? What do you mean, Fury? Where did you find the note? Where was that note found? Another breaker box. A den, which is good. Told me something about the West Wing also. Oh, I see what you're saying, Fury. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. This is a gym requirement. Okay. Actually, I don't really need footsteps right now. Just not sure if you want to know or want to find out yourself. For now, Fury, we can find out. I can find out myself. What time is it? It looks like it's actually... Time is actually maybe accounted for. All the clocks say the same thing. Yeah. So I think there's like an in-game time. Let's go down here. And again, this is probably going to be a dead end of some sort. Opportunity to earn coins and spread coins. I don't know what spread coins means. Let's do the breaker box. I still don't know what this breaker box does. No idea. I don't know what these VAC indicators do. I don't know if I should turn it off or on, but at least we have it. The garage is on. Alright. Let's do that. There's a secret pattern to the lights that you can find. Ooh. Is there a secret pattern to the lights that you can find in another room? Oh, look at this. What does east mean? Brigade. Oh, it's on a computer. Okay, well, yeah. I wouldn't have known. Alright, well then we better go back up through here. Whenever you enter chapel, you lose a coin. Guest bedroom is a dead end. So we're going to have to do the chapel. It'd be cool if I could get a room that... Oh, hey, some other coins. Sweet. See, like, I didn't know that this room would have that. We can go down here. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps, 2 items. Items for sale. I don't know what items to buy. Let's do 2 items. This dice makes sense. So this will allow you to roll new floor plans if we get a bad floor plan. Like if we get a dead end, we can roll again and maybe it'll give us something better. So that's good. And then we can go through to here, I want to say. Bad idea so far, it's cool. Lavatory, code check. Passageway, we'll open it up. Check 1 item and retrieve it on another day. Oh, that's cool. Passageway costs 2 gems, but this will save me a lot of footsteps. So, I think we're going to do that. What's up, Mona? Alright, let's do that. This should be all dead ends except for this. Yeah, I don't know if you can interact with any of these things, but can you go into dead ends? I'm not sure what you mean. You can walk into them, but they're dead ends, so. Alright, well, we have to hope that we can go up this way. At least we've got that die. Less likely to find items laying around your house. Oh, that's a debuff. Freezes your accounts. Coins and gems amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. We have to do Maid's Chamber. I guess I could roll again, but this seems like it... I'm kind of fine with this. Means less likely to find items laying around, but... The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. As with unprecedented status, we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage, and following the instructions left by the Baron himself, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. I wonder if whoever lived here is like one of the stained glass windows that we saw earlier in the chapel. Mila! See with the broom. Mila would be number... Hold on a minute. Oh, what was it? Chat, do you remember the numbers on the stained glass? I don't want to walk back to the chapel. Was the person with the broom number 1? I think they were. Royal Lost, that sounds right. Number 5? Someone Google it. Alright, these are all dead ends, so I have to re-roll. There's not a dead end. That's great. Let's do that. Someone's gonna have to look it up if it was 1 or 5, I'm not sure. I don't know, Royal Loss. I don't want to walk back. It'll waste all my footsteps. We're in a tight spot here. I don't like this. Courtyard is also good. +1 star for each time you've drafted Observe. I don't know what star does. That's a dead end, so we have to do Courtyard. It's 5, Melkin? Alright. Trunk is locked. Use key. Yes. Of course. Ooh, look at all these coins. Lots and lots. Gotta go this way again. We don't have a choice. Boudoir. You are more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I think let's do boudoir. This dark room is going to open up. Man, that is real shitty. That'll open up 2 spots, and this only opens up 1. I'm not going to stick with the random. I'm going to do boudoir. The dark room's too scary. This might be the end of it regardless, but... I don't know if anything's actually playing. Pseudo Sweet, it feels like that, right? Ooh. Ooh. There was a safe? Somebody got a safe for Christmas? What else am I missing here? There would have been a safe to the right of this, right? It would be right here. Is this a picture of this room? It looks like a picture of this room. Or no, would that be to the left? Like it would be like right there? This is where the safe would have been? Huh. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what they want me to gather from this picture. Well, it can only go one way. Oh boy, I'm gonna run out of gems. Oh wait, no. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footsteps. Yes. Yes. It's a clue for the safe code. Let's do that. It's a clue for the safe code. I can't zoom in. So what am I supposed to gather? Is there a date on this? Oh, just the fact that it's Christmas. I see what you're saying. We're assuming it's 12/25. Got it. Got it, yeah. Meme Wazowski, thank you for the prime, Meme Wazowski. Thank you very much for using your Bezos bucks over here. She's got a crescent moon necklace on and crescent moon earrings, it looks like. She loves the crescent moon. Who that is, I don't know, but... Greetings from Reddington. What happens when you run out of resources? You're done. You gotta start over. This is another pawn. Omar, the safe is behind the dividers? I mean, I looked back here, I don't know. Unless it's invisible. Not sure, Omar. So, as usual. In the wall? Let's try it. Oh, I see what you're saying over there. Behind the mirror. So again, this would have been more important, right? If you're in a back seat, it would be behind the mirror. Yeah. Just so you know. Very important. Oh, Hutch! Welcome in. From Hutch's stream. You're good, Omar. I appreciate you helping me out. Welcome in. We're playing Blueprints. A brand new video game that everyone is saying is the best game of the year. Hutch, thank you for the raid. I know I raided you during a podcast yesterday, but hopefully it helped. This is a puzzle game. It's a roguelike puzzle game. Art of Aaron. Welcome in, Sham. Mosh Dev hooked you up as usual. Sham, do something nice for somebody else. Brand new. Just this game just came to Game Pass and PS Plus. It's on Steam, and I'm still learning it. I've only played it an hour. I'll try to once I read this clue, I'll try to explain to you what the game is. It's very, I guess, abstract initially. I was distraught to learn that you've chosen to omit the details of dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It's no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible. Shocked you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and what is this, scullion, and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you could do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifice as she did, but for the love of God, do not, by the same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode in the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Okay. I'll show you what I mean by a puzzle game. So, this is the map. And what you do is each room unlocks another room. And then each room that you unlock has different items that you can get, different assets, different characteristics of a room. On the top left, you have 30 footsteps, or I guess more or less, you're going to have more or less footsteps, but they run out according to each room that you walk into or use. The goal is to get to the antechamber. The goal is to get to the end of this map. So, let me give you an example. If I click this, I can make another room right here. And this will be the next portion of the map. And that other room, for example, this room says you cannot see the floor plans while drafting. Meaning I don't know what room I'm opening once I go through these doors. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. I don't know what that does. And a lot of these rooms I still don't really even know what they do. And this one is like a vendor. The dark room is probably the best thing to do here, but I am very scared of this, the fact that it's just totally random. So let's do the dark room. Bedrooms give +2 steps, so that would just give... This is a dead end that gives you +4 steps, maybe. Oh my gosh, jeez. Scary. Great-granduncle is a baron, by the way. He's Baron Sinclair, I assume. Do I have a flashlight? This is interesting, too. Everything looks like a blueprint, by the way. The game is called Blueprints. Like a blueprints. But also, you draft blueprints for a new room. So... Keycard reader does not have to be powered on. I can't go that way. Because I don't have a... I can turn on the keycard thing, but I don't have a keycard, so it doesn't matter. So I guess I want to leave it on. This door's locked. I don't know, Cage, I've never played that. So now I don't know what room I'm picking. One is a gem requirement, which means usually there's another door on the other side of that if there's a gem requirement. So I'm going to pick that. Good. Good. That was bad. The dark room on one side was a complete dead end. I didn't like that at all. I would say that this game is like $30 on Steam. I don't know if... Maybe it's worth $30? I'm not sure yet. I haven't really... Oh, can I change? Hold on a second. I can change the angle of this. Oh, I blocked... Of course. Did the breaker box have a darkroom switch? Did it, Chief? I don't remember. I don't think that it did. Can I crouch in this game? No. It did? I truly do not remember. It does, but it just turns on the lights. Looking like I can move this telescope. Yeah, I guess I could go back and turn the lights back on, and also the keycard reader, but it doesn't matter. I don't have a keycard, so. There are items in the dark room sometimes and photos to look at. I go a little higher. There we go. a little cake display. North Star, gain 1 coin. Okay. Looks like I can look left or right. Oh, that's just an exit. Okay, I see. Did I get the coin? I assume that I did. I don't actually know if I did. Cool. I did? Okay, cool. Battleroid. Thank you, Battleroid. For the tier 3. Always a pleasure to have UASC Battleroid. I'm learning this game. Still learning. I've only played it about an hour. Still learning what this game's all about and how this works. Oh, I can spin the... What does it stop on? Does it always stop in the same spot? No, it doesn't. Looks like it's almost random, actually. No, it's not. It spins 4 times. Gooses, the hype train's all set to go, by the way. If you came in from Hutch's stream, I'm giving away... What did I say? 20 video games? 20 games on Steam, plus a copy of Blueprints on Steam. If the Gooses beat a level 5 hype train, Battleroid's tier 3 resub is huge. Huge? Was there a mirror on the ceiling? There's a globe. Does the globe spin those things? Hold on a minute. No. Violator. Does that spin those? No. What happens? There's also this little measurement underneath it. What happens if they're lined up? Every time you draft the room, you get a star. Look at the book on the other table for the rewards. Fixed stars. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations. North Star is +1 gold. Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, so if you discover 2 stars, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice is +3 steps. You get a gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. Ooh, that's good. Apples are extra delicious today. You get a key, 5 gems. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Interesting. We've seen the image of the 4 stars a lot, yeah. And the amount is perma, so you'll start with 1 star tomorrow. Also, that 1 star was just a coin. I wonder if these globes actually do anything. Let's see if I can get something that's pretty noticeable. Is that what I... No. That's almost lined up. If you tab, you can see your star amount. Yeah, I just got 1 star down here. If I look at the globe like this, I feel like that's like it's pretty much lined up. There's also those 2 islands. Hard to tell. Hard to tell if they're lined up. So you can see the 2 islands there. Turn the telescope around so you can access the big end on the upper level. Access the big end on the upper level. Like, can I climb on top of the telescope? Not sure what you mean. These globes really seem like something important. But I mean, I know that the wheel turns the telescope because I did it, so but I'm trying to figure out what you mean by move it to where. You know? Yeah, no, I know how to move it. It's not about that. It's more about where to move it. Are you saying like flip it all, turn the large end to where the other wheel is? Do you mean like turn the large end to where I would look at it? That's as far as it'll go. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Yeah, no, guys, I know that there are wheels you can turn. I just don't know where to turn it. Turn the telescope around. Around to where? Like this? And then tilt it down toward me? Point the big end at the second floor wheel. Looks like I'm not really sure. I think I know what you're trying to get me to do, but oh man, I'm gonna have to start timing people out. Oh, remember guys, if you make this unfun, if you make this unfun, it will be less. See, I don't really know what you want. It'll go that far. I am really not sure what you guys are trying to get me to do, because if I lower this, I can't walk down the stairs, so. I'm glad that you think I did it. But I don't know what I did, so. Okay, so here's what you would have said. You would have said there's a door on the end of the large part of the telescope. Try and get to the door. Yeah, the hatch. There, that's gradient. After it's done, that's what I would have wanted. Found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add planetarium to your drafting pool? I would love to. Yeah, the hatch is very important. I was like, do you want me to look in the large end of the telescope like I looked in the small end of the telescope? I was like, do you want me to look down it? But yeah, the hatch is very important. I didn't know what you were looking for on that telescope. Still don't really know. Did I miss anything with these globes, by the way? I'm willing to try and figure out this puzzle if I'm missing it. I know, K-Jot, I was really trying to figure it out. You think the globes are nothing, huh? Debo, I was really... Boy, oh boy. I was really trying. Okay. We gotta leave. Dead end. Damn, 2 dead ends. Shit. I have to choose commissary. I don't have a choice. Hopefully I can buy a gem with coins. The globes all have a line. Can it make a path between all the globes? Hipcads, I would imagine so, right? I don't know. Closed from day 12 to day 16. What day am I on? Day 3. Okay, good. Without. I have a lot of money. Oh, that's good. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Your attendance will no longer be registered at the morning roll call. It is doubly important you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals in the estate. I still haven't found these computers. 2 of these terminals can be found at security and in laboratory. Terminal password. Starts with an S. Looks like it starts with an S. Butt club. Is there a time limit? I don't know. Looks like maybe Sinclair or something is a terminal password. Ooh, an arcade? Cigarette machine. Sledgehammer, shovel, compass, salt shaker. I have no idea what I need. Gradient. I have no clue. I guess I have a lot of gold. I can always just come back if I need to. My run's pretty close to dead anyways. That shovel's gotta be useful. Sledgehammer smashes open those trunks. Oh, so you save keys. And I wish fucks with me. Sledgehammer does not open a door, I would imagine. It's my last key. If you call it a day in planetarium, gain 2 stars. Ooh. Security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. We have to do security. Yeah. Shovel digs up dirt. Thank you for the... thank you, Mr. Obvious. There goes all my gems. Ooh, a cinematic. Yeah, I was Fury. That's what I was thinking too. Compass is also good. It drafts more rooms that point north. Oh. I might go back and buy that then. Who's this little freak? I think it's us, chat. Pretty sure it's us. But he has a daughter? I thought I was the grand nephew of Sinclair. I could be wrong. But I thought Sinclair was the grand uncle. I'm not sure. I don't know. I truly don't know. Is that me? That's me. It's a loop. It's a time loop. It's a time loop. I touched the screen and then saw myself touch the screen. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Press enter. Will do. Keycard system. Security doors are... Keycard system's currently offline. Security level medium. Set security level. Ooh, change offline mode. Confirm setting. Unlocked. That's great. And then security level. Determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting. Why would I ever want more keycard doors? You turn off the security doors in the breaker and then you have it turned unlocked here. You open them for free. That's what, yeah, that would make sense. Why would I ever want more? Back. So high is good. I don't... Oh, because... You're saying that, why is high good? I would always want less doors, wouldn't I? Less security doors. If I set the security level to low, does that mean there are, like, if the keycard security doors don't exist, does that mean there are no doors at all? Or does that mean they're just regular doors? You're more likely to get a security door instead of a key-locked door. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I see. So we want high, because that way it won't require a key. And if the offline mode is unlocked, then those doors should be unlocked automatically. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, there's which I didn't know that there's a possibility that some of those doors just randomly take keys. Because I haven't yet figured out if there's a pattern to that. View estate inventory. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. I have collected everything? Wait, what? There's nothing left? Oh my gosh. Okay. Currently in the house. Yeah, maybe that's... I still don't really know what the... Incorrect password. Started with an S. But I don't know what it would be. I know, Cursion, I guess I sucked it all up. Not password, because it starts with an S. Find the magnifying glass. Boy, oh boy. I know, right, Swanky Starship? I'm too good of a loot goblin. DevOps just came out today, so... Well... Security? Sure. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'll need a clue for this. Is there a link to the password? I'm sure there is, I just don't know what it is. Spoiler? No, Fury, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I'm just looking around for other... So there's the password. Oh man, I wish I could see it. Can't zoom in on it. S. What else do you think that could be? Swordfish? Is that an N or an H there? Seasonal? Staff? Blah, 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 blah. Staff, maybe? We tried security. Last letter looks like a D. All the blue and red notes there and on the desk. Till further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. This is false. The antechamber is locked. And access levers are no longer required to grant entry. The levers are definitely required to grant entry. Alright. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. This is true. Splendid? Ooh, okay. Let's see if there are any more red or blue notes that we missed. What's up, Magnus? Goose, is that hype train still ready to go? If we get to the end of a level 5 hype train, I'm going to give away a copy of this video game, Blueprints, plus 20 other video games. 20 other. I don't know if there's a limit on how many times I type in a password. I'm not sure. Oops, I spelled it wrong. I didn't mean to do that. Incorrect. Let's see if we can buy a compass and a magnifying glass. Spanking. All there is a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Cool. Okay, 20 and 21, 50% off. Dirigiblocks? Sick. This is false. This is a commissary will be closed. Open from day 12 to day 16. Secured? Sounds like a good guess. Alright, I'll try it. Incorrect. Seasonal was another one I wanted to try. Incorrect. How about staff? It looks pretty long. I'm not sure how many characters it is. Yeah, I don't have a magnifying glass, so I kind of can't do anything. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters? Maybe 7 letters? Sovereign? Stained? So like all these are just guesses. There has to be something that like relates to what we're doing. Yeah, tie-dye just came out today. Stained? Got a short and a... Oh, a sword and shield? I see what you're saying. What starts with an S that's related to the manor? Sinclair. That's why I tried that first. Alright, well, I don't know. I don't know, just kind of just guessing, just shooting in the dark here. Let's go down first. Let's go south. Seven locked doors, jeez. Combine inventory to create new items. Ooh. Boiler room is a power source. I don't have a... Can't go there because I don't have gems. The dark room... Yeah, the dark room... That's true, I could walk back. I just don't want to waste footsteps. This great hall... Oh yeah, we did try security, yeah. What does this mean? When I do Great Hall, 7 locked doors, does that mean it's spawning 7 locked doors in my map? Is that what it's going to do? Because I don't have any keys. That's really bad. The room has 7 doors. Oh, in this room. But the problem is that if it has 7 doors, it only shows 4, by the way. But if it has 7, but they're all locked, it doesn't matter. I guess I could come back. All right, fine. Oh, yeah, there they are. Well, at least that's open. Oh, are there 7 gray doors in the pick? I didn't even notice. Damn it. Fuck. Well, gotta go back to the dark room. This should be open now. Pooh boy. I don't know. I don't have a gem. This one. Oh, is this planetarium? It is. Call it a day in planetarium, gain 2 stars. Well. These are all the constellations. First appearance of both Diamondus Minor and Major in the sky. This is a dead end, just so you know, chat. It might be worth calling a day in this planetarium. Yeah, but Violet would have to walk back to do that. I think I'm done. I think it's done. Because I don't... Oh, nice, Hannah. I think I have to start over. Yeah, there's no more keys. And the security one was locked. The only other thing I can do is use a password, but I still don't know the password. This is a full dead end. Yeah, you're trying to reach the end, the antechamber, right here. But I think that's it. Like, I could buy stuff, but like, I don't know what a salt shaker does. I'll buy it anyways, just see. Whenever you eat food and gain... okay, yeah. And then... buy a sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks, unlock trunks, yeah. Huh. All those doors are locked. This door is locked. I think every door in here is locked. Right? Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll end in the planetarium then. We'll do another run. It kind of sucks that runs take so long, but I guess you could plow through them if you wanted to. All today. And then I get those 3 stars, and I think those things will help me in my next run, I want to say. I don't know why focusing on the west side would make any difference between focusing on the east side. Hipcads, I wasn't able to. I tried. I'm sure there's a way, I just don't know how to do it. Alright. You did all that stuff. My stars? I don't know what my stars are. I have 3 of them. What does that mean? What does that mean, chat? When I have 3 stars, but I don't know what they do. Oh, no, you're good, Hipcat. It's all good. What do I do about that? Means you get the 3-star effect when you open the observatory. Oh, okay, I see. Got it. Last time we went right, so let's go left. Parlor gets a little in the hallway. Let's do hallway. Fucks me. These definitely, I have not yet decoded what these portraits mean. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. This is false because it's on a red note. It should be unlocked. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be unlocked. Which is good. Billiard room is a fun little puzzle. Let's do billiard room. What's up, El Chefe? You kind of know this dart thing. What did we say? 4 plus 2 plus 3, right? 6, 9. Let's see here. 9 and then 2. Or could we do 5? How did I start this last time? Yeah, blue is add, but I mean, when you press this, yeah, no, I know it's add, subtract, multiply, and then divide, but I don't remember how I started the puzzle. Because it's 9 again. Oh, okay, you just press it again. Alright. I was worried that it would just go back to what it was. Okay, 16 minus 1. 15 minus 3 is 12, so... And then... 14 minus 7 is 7. Times 2 is 14. And then 7 minus 3 is 4. Times 3 is 12. Yeah. Yeah, no, Inetics, I know how to do it. Inetics, you don't need a backseat. You can only backseat when I ask questions. Backseating is unsolicited advice, and nobody wants unsolicited advice. That's why it's called unsolicited. Oh, hey, car keys. Still don't know what those do. Hopefully, if I get to the garage, I'll find out. Let's go this way. Chapel will allow me to lose coins, but I don't have any coins. Ooh, I can. The den is good. The side tricks. If I stay on the west side, people or the game was saying the doors should be unlocked more often. No, I didn't, Inetics. I said how to start the puzzle. Is actually how I said it. But again, you know, like I said, it's because I'd solved that puzzle before. I was just trying to remember how to start it, and I was confused because it was 9 and 9. Is the red color a debuff? No, red is minus. Blue is plus, red is minus. Or actually, blue is not plus. Blue is where you start. Blue is the number you start with, and then you, whatever the next color is, you do that. So that's why I was confused, because I was like, I went from blue to blue, and I was like, oh. Your den is in the X spot on that image. Oh boy, my den is in the X spot on that image, which... Oh right, yes. It is. I don't know what E means. I figured, Hannah. Yeah, I figured that was the case. I wonder what E means. What do you think E means there, chat? E would be east? See, this is a good example of a question that I'm asking. And if you're like worried about spoiling it, that makes sense, but this is a good example of me being like, I wonder what E means here. And then if you're like, it means this, Bruce. That's great. East exit or entrance, yeah. Okay. Bedroom gives me steps. Nook gives me a key. Yeah, it was the same. That picture was the same last run, too. So I still don't really know what that E is about. Alright, I get 2 steps there. Crescent moon on the lady. There's a crow and a boat. Greetings from Reddington. This is a different color, feels like. Shamalama! Shamalama, thanks for being here almost 4 years, Shamalama. That's pointing down. That's like telling me to go that way. Go south. 4 more people to start the hype train. If y'all want me to give away video games, now's the time. 4 more people to start it. If we get to the end of level 5, I'm giving away 20 games. 20 plus a copy of Blueprints. This video game I'm playing right now. Clapperoni. Thank you for the Prime, Clapperoni. 3 more people. I'm sorry, 2 more people. Melly gifted to Kuriyami. Regex, Melody the Moth, Kitty Cat and Courser. Ghost Ray makes sense. I like playing these games when I don't get backseated into hell. But I really do like playing these games when we can all like sort of try and figure stuff out together. Thank you, Melly, for the big old bomb. Crow. Thanks for the 100 bits as well, Crow. 1 more person to start it. 1 more person to start the hype train, Gooses. Let's go. Well, we only can go one way, so this is going to cut it off. Oh, drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Let's do that. This will connect me to the room below as well. 1 more person to start the hype train. There's Sinclair. Oh my gosh. Chefe. Thank you, Chefe. It looks like pictures of 3. There's in 3s. Mike Pancakeski. Thank you, Chefe. Mike Pancakeski, thanks for the Prime. We're in level 1. 2 subs to get to level 2. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. This is my first time being in the drawing room, so... Are they facing a direction? It's really hard to tell. They have longer and shorter arrows underneath them. So, like, these guys have shorter arrows underneath them, pointing both ways. Yeah, Max, it's playable right now. They're kind of all... I feel like they're all facing... It feels very random. It feels very, very random. But I'm sure that it's not, but it feels random. 3 minutes left, gooses. 2 subs to get to level 2. Max. I wonder... Again, it's like all in like triples. I've really not been able to figure that out. Oh, what's this? This looks like something. Let's do this. And you can redraw floor plans. Spare room. Well, that'll connect me to the hallway. That's something. Pantry. I do need coins. What happens if I redraw? Can I redraw infinitely, or is it only one time? It's only one time. Okay. Guest bedroom is a dead end, but it'll give me 10 footsteps. Yeah, it's on Game Pass and PS Plus, I think, too. 2 items. Well, let's cut this off. Why not? Let's get some items. Let's see what these items are. I'm a sucker for loot. Oh, nice. Redrawing the floor plans. And a shovel. Still don't really know what the shovel's for. And then we're going to go north. I want to stay on the west side because it seems like the doors are unlocked on the west side more often than not. Nook. Shovels for digging. Chicken boy! Thank you, chicken. For the one... That's a lot of bits. 1,000 bits. We're in level 2. We're in level 2. 15 subs to get to level 3. There's the outside area that was locked. Maybe out there. Maybe, yeah, Crow. That's what I was thinking too, but it's like a really long walk, you know? These will both take me to the corner, which will kind of put me in a bad spot. I guess that... Oh, you can redraw. I forgot. I still don't have any coins. Can I enter the chapel? What happens if I draw the chapel and then try to enter it? Will it take negative coins? Godly Chris, thank you for the Prime, Chris, as always. Or can I just not walk in? Am I just not able to walk in at all? If I draw the chapel? It just does nothing. I can go in. Oh. Well, then I'm going to do it. Interesting. Well, that seems great. Before there were coins on the desk. Let's stay on this side just for fun. And then storeroom is that stuff. 1 star for each time you've drafted Observatory. I can't go in there. What did I say? 14 subs to get to level 3. If we get to the end of level 5, I'm going to give away a copy of Blueprints plus 20 other video games. Observatory? Storeroom? Shit. Nothing will take me north. Let's do storeroom. I needed a gem too. Oh yeah, I can't do observatory because of the gem. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna put me in the center. Alright, that sends me back down. Corridor is always left unlocked. Ugh, those are bad. These are all bad choices. I don't like these choices. I'm gonna redraw. Passageway. Much better. Oh! 2 gems. Shit. Ah! 1 minute, 30 seconds left, Gooses. I mean, it's going to have to be spare room. I don't have a choice. Now we're going to be going onto the other side that might require more keys to get through these doors. There you go. There it is. Alright, Parlor will take me north. Security will take me south. I don't like that either. Security will allow me to open all those keycard doors, though. But it's going to push me the wrong way. Now let's do Parlor. Alright guys, it's our favorite. Oh, a magnifying glass. Nice. Does it stay set from the previous run? I don't think so, Melkin. No, I think it resets. Ooh. Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays true statements, false statements, and one box has a prize. Okay. The gems are in the true box. There is only one box in this room. This is false. There are 4 boxes in the room. This is false. So this would have to be true, right? Nice trying the hype train, Gooses, as always. This would have to be true. Because these are both false. Every time these riddles seem too easy, but then I'm like, are they screwing me? Feels like they're screwing me. A nook. Let's go back toward the center. Is there another type of box in that particular example? No. You trying to fuck on me? Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Oh, hey, we can look at this. Finally. Swan Song. It's Swan Song. It's Swan Song, chat. And it looks like the password never changes. Looks like the password never changes. That looks exactly the same as it did before. With bar graph, without coal thing. I have no coins, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I could buy a gem here, but I don't have coins. Fuck! Damn. Damn hell damn. I gotta do corridor again. I want to stay on the left side of the map because more doors are unlocked. Was there a metal detector? Is there anything I'm missing in here? Any items floating around? Alright, security it is. Security it is. So let's do this thing. View state inventory. Oh wow, we've cleared it. Well, this is just in the we've cleared all the rooms, which is pretty self-explanatory, I guess. E-card system settings. We're gonna set this to security level high, and then we can do offline mode is unlocked. I still don't know why you would ever have offline mode as locked. The only way you would want that is if somebody was chasing you. Okay. Let's go back. And then view estate inventory, key cards. Oh yeah, we haven't found the breaker box. Yeah, because we have to turn off that key card system. Yeah, we did not do the breaker room. You're right. So if we didn't do the breaker room, then that would mean we need the security level at low. The amount of keycard security doors, yeah. We have to remember what our run is about. And then now we know the password at least. I don't know what this does. This will be fun. Staff services, punch in and out. The service has been temporarily disabled. See Mrs. Babbage. Yeah, that was dial-up. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Request schedule changes. The service has been disabled. Special orders. If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is not taking special orders. Place a special order. Ooh. I don't know what I want. I'm not going to do this yet. There's a lot to do here. Remote terminal. It is possible to connect to the other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA. No other terminals are currently connected. Office, laboratory, and shelter are all offline. Okay. Email. Feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. Alright. Data transfers from Cinca are not currently available. And the glossary of terms. Oh, interesting. Alright, log out. So I think we did what we needed to do here. Antechamber has been unlocked, right? Actually locked. Keycard access security door is more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. That's actually, this is true. Yeah, that's... This sucks, because now I can't go this way. How do I get a... This is effectively a dead end. Because I don't have a security electronic key card. I don't know what to do. Turn the power off, but I mean I don't have a breaker box, so it doesn't matter. I'd have to walk all the way back to the entrance hall, which I don't even know if I can do that. I can attempt to. I can certainly attempt it. No, we do not keep the items from the previous run. Looks like I can go down this way. I want to make sure I don't waste any steps. Cut through the den here. Violator. Alright, well. This game is so slow to open itself up, but very addictive. It is, you're right, it is slow. It is absolutely slow. Let's go this way. There's the breaker box, so that's something. Let's just do that. Let's just do the breaker box. Let's get this shit done. And we'll walk back. Garage is on. Keycard off. Still don't know what this does. Now we can walk back. and at least go through that security door. We're going to be very low on footsteps, though. I was lucky. And then we're going to go all the way around. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Now, since we've turned that off, we need to change this, too. We need to change the keycard system. So security level should be set to high. Because that means that we'll have a lot of security doors spawning. But the offline mode is going to be unlocked. So we should get a lot of doors that are spawning that should be unlocked. That's the goal. Oh man, they're making this hard on me. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Oh, interesting. Pantry? Pantry it is. Extra footsteps. I wonder if I should go back to the commissary and buy a gem. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back to the commissary and buy a gem. I know it's footsteps, but just because I seem to run into a lot of doors with gems. Okay. The Nook will take us north. That's great. I do need a guest bedroom, but not now. Let's do Nook. Yeah. Don't really have a choice. We're kind of running out of... Huh. Is it 2 footsteps per room? Is it 1 footstep per room? It's hard to tell. 1? Feels like it's going down so fast. So boudoir means... That means we should get footsteps, right? Oh, garage! Do we have the car keys? Did I get the car keys? I did? Ooh. Alright, garage it is. Oh, that's a dead end, though. I don't know where it goes. This is a dead end. Have I turned on the breaker? Yes, I did. Alright, well this might be the end of this. But, for fun. Bunch of keys, which I may not need. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your service is required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship, your absences must be accounted for. Inetics, I believe you're being sarcastic. And, see, that's not about advice. It's more about fun. Different, right? Different. Completely different. Different cues. Upgrade disc? Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. What does that mean? Should I go back and do that? I don't know that I have enough footsteps. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk. Just unloading it back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know. when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. So I guess the keys don't really do anything other than just... Can I open this garage door? I would assume that's what the breaker does, but I don't know. Do I have to find the button? The little button? Oh, there it is. Huh! How many footsteps is it gonna... Oh, I'm so scared. Follow the path. Hannah, I feel like I should go back, though, and upgrade the map with my floppy disk. I feel like I should go back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Am I gonna have enough footsteps? All right, Inetics, you got it. You got it, Inetics. Like I said, you don't understand social cues, and that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Remember, it might take a little bit to understand. Everybody's different. Everybody has different little ways of doing things. But there's certainly sarcasm is not the way to ingratiate yourself to the chat or to me. Don't worry about it, KJ. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough footsteps. Well, Jambo Rambo, to be fair, everybody's different, so. Should I go outside first? I'm so scared. All right, let's go to the security first. Oh. Wait, should I... Hold on. It looks like it gave me an option. Yeah, insert disk. What's the objective of the game? To get to the end of this map. I'll show you the map in a second. Hallway data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Oh, interesting. Select the floor plan below to upgrade this room. You get an extra key, which I haven't really needed. 1 locked trunk, which maybe might be better. And an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. Let's do 1 locked trunk. This is the perma upgrade for future runs. Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, I didn't realize it was a perma. Yeah, it's 3 steps there, 3 steps back. So then, beyond this, I don't know what to do. This is all brand new for me. It looks like that would that take me all the way back to the beginning? I was just curious to see what's over here. Unlock the west gate. Oh, there's a fun little path there. Unlock the west gate. Don't go through it. Yeah, because that'll use a footstep, I would imagine. All right, permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset. What's over here? Yeah. Ooh. 2 special items. Special floor plans now cost additional footsteps instead of diamond, instead of gem. Interesting. Nikki. It's both, Lightning, my queen. Nikki Poop gifted 2 gooses. Search Coder and Natsudo. Hey, thanks, Nikki, for the 2 Winnie the Poohs. Thank you, Nikki. Now you can go to this at the start of every run. Oh, like this little shed. I like this one. I'm curious what special items are. This isn't a permanent room, right? Like I could come over here and it changes every time. I would imagine. For every run, I run over here and it's a different room. It resets, yeah. Let's see what special items are then. Sledgehammer. And then lockpick. Cool. So the footprint one won't help in this run, yeah, because that's basically done, but... Alright, you've used all your footsteps, must now call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion. Now, since the garage... Since that path is open, can I walk to the left now? And just, like, skip a lot of the map? Let's check. I'm very interested. You can cross the stream. Let's go this way. And you can go to this special room over here, too. Oh, you can't cross the stream. So is this path was only for this room over here? K-Jet, I don't know. Violator. Special floor plans now cost additional feet instead of gems. Rooms in your house will more likely to contain dig spots. I don't have a shovel. I'm going to do this one. Special floor plans now cost additional footsteps instead of gems. Your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you services to the groundskeeper Mount Holly will no longer be required. This decision has been made after careful considerations based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Alright. See if there's any other items I missed. Ooh, what's all this? Tested my full house theory, no luck as expected. 45292. 2 wings, 9 ranks, 45 rooms. 45. 2 wings, 9 ranks. I don't know what the last 2 is about. Oh, 2 starting rooms, 2 wings too. 45292. Let's remember that. Let's remember that. K-Jut's got it. Last blue apparatus. Oh, the colors too, you're right. Blue is 45, 2 is light purple like a lavender, 9 is a dark purple, and 2 is a yellow. I wonder why. I wonder why. The number I'll remember, the colors I won't. There you go, Melkin's got it. It's the same colors as the dartboard. Hey, you're right. Yeah, it might be... The blue is addition. Subtraction is yellow. So it'd be 45 minus 2. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that ever comes into play. I think the west side thing, from what I understand, it seems like on the west side of the map, I don't know if that note applies all the time, but there was a note that said there are less doors on the west side that require locks. So, me too. The art style is really cool. A den. The den is pretty good there. Let's do den. What time is it? It's 8:30. So I think every day, like this is the morning. So it's 8:30 in the morning. Parappa. We start with less footsteps because we had to do all of our moving at the beginning. I shouldn't need gems as much, Chicken Boy. Yeah, you're right. This is, yeah, that. Observation, 1 star for each time you drafted Observatory. Observatory! Did we already get the hatch thing? Can I get the hatch thing again? No, you didn't, INetX. See, you don't understand, INetX. You don't understand. So I'll time you out again. Once you've understood... Once you've understood... So this is 4 stars. I get an extra gem. Oh no, Fury. Look at this. Did I ever look at this book? Oh yeah, this. Okay. Can I move? Can I look at the hatch on the telescope again, or is it empty? Let's check. Bandy, this should operate very well on a Steam Deck. I can't imagine. This game's like 4 gigs or something. Empty. Okay. That's right, Melkin, yeah. Commissary. Let's do a Nook. Yeah, this should run very well on a Steam Deck. Storeroom. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Let's do that. I'm really running low on footsteps though. I like that perk, but I'm really running low on it, so. Anastasia says it works great on Steam Deck, because I bet Anastasia's already playing it. There you go. Yeah, it's a super small game. Is there anything I missed? Any items I missed here? Anastasia? Okay. Bedroom, whenever you enter this, this will keep me on the west side at least. Spare room. I do need footsteps, after all. Chapel's pretty good here. I don't have any coin. Oh, actually, chapel might work. What's up, gnome? Chapel might work here because I won't lose any coins because I don't have any. And it'll allow me to go either right or left. Let's do that. Can you go in and out of the bedroom to increase steps? No, it's a zero-sum game. The steps it takes to walk in, you gain, and then when you walk out, you lose. So it's like, really only you gain one step. I don't know. I never know if there's gonna be items on those things, so. Okay, billiard room goes the wrong way. Pantry goes the right way. We have to do pantry. When is Oblivion remake coming out? Boy, oh boy. Your guess is as good as mine. No idea. Is it even coming out? Who knows? Yesterday, I know. Okay, Parlor will take me up there. Storeroom's a dead end. There's Garage again. Now, Garage we already did. Plus, we haven't found a breaker box, so Garage seems like a waste. I guess, well, we also don't have the car keys either. You just call me Boots? No, I definitely don't know. I wish that I did know, actually. If I knew Dookie Shoes, I would for sure be like, I'm not going to say. That's what I would do. Yeah. If I knew, I would for sure say, I know, but I'm not going to say. This box is the middle box. This is false. Oh, actually, I should read the note. This is important. I don't know if the note changes, but one box which displays only true statements, only false statements, and the other box has the prize. Spool. Hopefully Dookie Shoes no longer calls me Boonts and will instead call me my name, Bruce. The gems are in the middle box, which could be true. This box is the middle box, so this is false, and this is false. So it's got to be this one. One of these days I'm going to get that riddle wrong and be very embarrassed. Okay, Joe. Oh, the note doesn't change? Okay, yeah. Dead end. Damn, passageway is really good. But it's 6 extra steps. I know, Crichton, that's not what I want. You know what, Chicken Boy? I'll tell you right now. You know what I know about the Oblivion remake? Nothing. But I still want to stay on the west side. We're gonna do this. Let's continue going north. One locked trunk. I do have a key. That's something. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Oh, that's the worst. Middle Pixel. 30 months of Boonts. That's amazing, Middle Pixel. Thanks for sticking with Boonts so long. You can re-roll. Can I? It doesn't. Normally it says it on the right side here, and then it does not say that. So, hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. This is false because it's on a red note. So this is unlocked. We already know that. I disgusted flesh mess? Absolutely. Look at all these gems I got for no reason that I don't need. Let's continue going. You know what? Maybe this room over here. Fuck. Locked. Ah. We're on the west side. Damn it. Son of a bit. Courtyard. Nursery. I gotta do this. I have to do courtyard. I guess I don't have to. Courtyard's probably the smart one, though. Shit. Shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Well, perfect. Just what I need now. Fury. Well, you're right. Pile of dirt I could dig up if I had a shovel. Bro. This might be the end of it. Well, no, it's not the end. Not the end. Oh, wait, it is the end, because that's also locked. Passageway is my only other hope here. You got lucky and there was a shovel in the courtyard? Oh, fuck it. I don't even want to look. Guest bedroom. Commissary it is. Yeah, I like the art style too. Let's see. Still don't really know. I've really got to figure this out. This is important that I'm not understanding. With, like, rooms with that picture, that means something, but I don't know what it means. And then rooms without that picture means something too. I still have no idea. Well, can't do anything because I don't have the coins. Billiard room. Well, this is it. I'm done. I am done. 'Tis over. Building the map for the next Telltale game. Let's do... whatever that. Who cares? I haven't been in here yet. This is a new room. All these gems I didn't need. The Red Prince. There was a Red Prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he had always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds went around. You know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read. In the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It's the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. So, am I the Red Prince? Am I the Red Prince? Do I only like the color red? Red notes are false, exactly. I know, red equals lies. So that would make me the blueprints. That would make me the blueprints, chat. I know, Bendy, it took me a little bit. We're gonna go out here. You're calling your mother a liar. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Make an offering, receive a blessing. And then rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. What's the blessing? Let's try this blessing one. I don't know how to... Give it a blessing. Making an offering of coins may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. I have no coins to give it. Okay. Let's see how early I get coins in the run. I might be able to run back and do it. Looks like that gate is open over there. What's on the right side? Let's go check. Let's just go take a look. Did I go over here last time? Is this the game of the year? Chat, I don't think this is game of the year, but it is super fun. Oh yeah, we already did that. It is super fun. And it's great because it's like $30 or it's on Game Pass, so you don't have to worry too much about breaking the bank to pay to play it. Vitruvia. Maybe Indie of the Year? Yeah, it might be Indie of the Year. Indie of the Year, for sure. But this to me is not a Game of the Year. Like when people said Balatro is Game of the Year, I played Balatro 100 hours. There's no way I think that game is Game of the Year. Like, no way. Great game. Super great game. No way I think it's Game of the Year. There's like a very long monologue I have about these sorts of games. But for people like Hannah, I'm not going to say it. Special floor plans now cost additional footsteps instead of gems, which didn't seem to really work for me, but well, fuck it, who cares? Let's do it anyways. 2 special items. Spool. See, now Baldur's Gate 3, that to me is a game of the year. If we do this, we don't have a shovel. So that's not really going to work. I don't know if the game will then give me a shovel early on. Let's do it. Baldur's Gate 3 for sure. That is a game that, like, required, you know, a lot of time, a lot of effort from a lot of people. And it shows. The scale in that game is amazing. Big Sexy, thanks for gifting. To Dylan. Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is in the top 50 games, probably the top 10 games of all time, ever. Thank you, Big Sexy. Now this game, I know that there's one person who's been working on it for like 8 years. And it shows, like, it's really cool. It's an amazing indie game. But the scale is a little smaller than a Baldur's Gate 3. Again, I'm not saying that the game is bad. I'm just saying it's smaller. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Marion Marigold was last seen by a Friday getting into a carriage after late. No sign has been found yet. Search continues for Marion Marigold. No, yeah, roguelites and roguelite. I mean, like, I love them too. I'm a big fan of them, Hannah. Big fan of them. Like I said, I played Balatro 100 hours. Played Vampire Survivors. I gotta be like 100 hours. I love Vampire Survivors. But I don't think it's Game of the Year. Marion Marigold's your mother. Oh. I think when a game catches people by surprise, then they automatically go, it's Game of the Year! Which I don't necessarily agree with. Alright. Chapel's always good. Because I don't have any coins, so I don't have to worry about losing any coins. Do you pay into any heat of Balatro creating a genre or popularizing it? I mean, it might have created a little bit of a genre. Same with Vampire Survivors. That doesn't. Yeah, sure. Why not? That is a dirt hole. Doesn't matter. I don't have a shovel. Okay. Commissary. Requires a gem, which I don't have. Gotta be spare room. We have hands. You're right, we do have hands. We could start digging through the... Didn't really create a genre. There are already tons of roguelike card games. Right, but Balatro, since it's so popular, now there's going to be a lot of copycats. And people consider that as creating a genre, so... You really need gems. I feel like you need gems more often than you need keys, but I could be wrong. Let's go down. Let's do a little exploring. Let's get ourselves... Oh, storeroom is really good there. Those kinds of explosive games really help smaller genres? Yeah, they do. Oh, nice, Hannah. Yeah, Hades. Hades is the one that really shined the light on roguelites. I mean, what, Binding of Isaac was before Hades? It's funny because I love roguelites and I love games like Hades, but I can't stand Hades. I don't like... I don't know why. Hades is not my thing. I don't know, I just don't know what it is. It just doesn't grab me. It feels like the difficulty curve is very early on. Nook. Fine, let's do Nook and see if we can find a better room. Oh yeah, Death Must Die is great. Should I be looking at the ceilings? Dan is... Let's see here. Corridor will lead us back. Guest bedroom will give us extra steps. Ooh, guest bedroom. That's beautiful. Extra footsteps? I guess I don't really need them, but... And a gym? Just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. Oh yeah, I read this. Rules of darts. Which we learned. Hannah. I know, I saw that, Devoff. Couldn't get into Enter the Gungeon? I can't remember if I've even played Enter the Gungeon. Have I played Enter the Gungeon? I may have played it once. Risk of Rain, I really liked Risk of Rain 2. Parlor. Let's do Parlor. Slay the Spire 2. Hey, Hollow Knight Silk Song, guys, come on. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 coin in interest. Okay, that's fun. Alright. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. That's gotta be false, right? That has to be false. I think there's only one. This box and the white box are both empty. Oh my gosh. The statement on the white box is true, so this is false. So this is false. So that means it's got to be this one. Shit. I blew it. I don't know. I blew it. What's this again? This box and the white box are both empty? This was true. Does that mean that there's a second wind-up key somewhere? There's a second wind-up key in this room. It must be a... It's not always in the true one. This box and the white box are empty. Huh. I'm not exactly sure what I should have done there because this is false. Black box was true, so blue had the stuff. Well, let's not reverse engineer it. Let's think about what we knew. Black box was true. Again, let's not reverse engineer it. We know what we know now. I'm saying what we know before, what we knew before. This is false. This is false. Unless there is a second wind-up key somewhere around that we didn't see. It is reverse engineering. You're using the word was. There's only one wind-up key, so this is false. And the statement on the white box is true. So this is false too. Technically there could be two liar boxes or two truths. We know there's only one key. The second wind-up key could be in the box itself. That's true too. This was a tough one, actually. There are two false statements. The third box is true. So then that one being, yeah. So that if we have two false statements here, then I see what you're saying, Hannah. Then this one is true. The box and the white box are both empty. You know the black box is true, so you can assume it says blue. So then you have to go back to this. Yeah. Gotcha. There we go. Alright. Drawing room it is. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Actually, this is just corridor. This doesn't matter. Yeah, corridor. Make sure I don't miss any items or anything. These portraits gotta mean something. I don't know what they mean. They have to. Observatory? Alright, we're going. We're going. We got plenty of footsteps, but not enough gems. See, it's either one or the other, it seems. Okay. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Well, that's fun. Great. Thanks, Observatory. Was there a gem I missed? Confetti, I am enjoying my time. Is there a gem I missed? I don't think so. Oh, I see. Violator. Okay. Lose half your steps. Oh my gosh. Whoa, this rotunda can rotate? That's awesome. I don't have enough gems for it, but that's really neat. Billiard it is. Ooh. Extra coins because of my coin purse? Beautiful. All right. So this would be 15 minus 7 is 8. This would be 3 times 3 is 9. This would be 20 divided by 5 is 4. And then 18 minus 8 is 10. Times 4 is 40. Divided by 20 is 2. A key card. That's super cool. Great. That's actually a good get. Archives. While drafting, you'll no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. I hate that. 7 locked doors. I only have 1 key. And the courtyard. Looks like we're doing... Damn, archives is good. But this debuff sucks. 7 locked doors is bad because I only have 1 key. Yeah, the 7 little gray doors. What I was noticing is that it shows as 4. I wish that it showed 7 black spots rather than 4. Courtyard had an electronic door. I think that changes Earthborn Gnome, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's do courtyard. Still a lot of spots to dig, and I still have not found a shovel. Look at all these spots to dig. There's so many. I got a lot of coins. If I could find a store. Do I have a commissary? No. The extra doors don't go out of the room. Oh, okay. Cloister I can't do. We gotta do pantry. We don't have a choice. This really sucks because I got so many coins. I would love to start digging in places. Of course. I have to. Shit. This was all bad. Food for sale. I believe this is the end. I could walk all the way back. I do have a lot of footsteps. I could hope for a shovel too, you're right. Hey, a shovel! This is a good run. I've got a lot of items and footsteps. I just have bad rooms. Does this cost footsteps? No, it doesn't. Nice. A broken lever. I bet that's for the antechamber. Do you eat to increase footsteps? Yeah. Old shoes, not worth picking up. Okay. Well. We've got lots of digs, chat, but not really sure how this is going to help us. Shovels for digging. Is that a quote from Holes? Because I've never seen it. Chapel had 2 dig spots. We got to walk all the way back regardless. Keep an eye out for dig spots. Let me know if you see one. I've never seen Holes. Yeah, we talk about this like almost weekly. Pebbles, not even worth picking up. Okay, so occasionally you can run into digging. That does not help you. Old shoe. Garbage. Hey, another dig spot. A turnip! Extra footsteps! Yes! Alright, let's test this door. 7 locked doors. I have to do that. I did, Worm. What did they update? Nick, why'd they call you Blueprints in college? What did you do that was blue? Blue balls? Is that what you meant to say? Nothing! Oh. Come on. Whenever you enter gymnasium, lose 2 footsteps. Commissary. Commissary might be good, but it's going to send me south. That's going to cut off whatever that is. Let's do commissary. Oh, wait. Never mind. I can't. I have to do gymnasium. I don't have any gems. Alright. -2 because I'm playing basketball. Gotta go north. Bedroom. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. It doesn't matter. That's a gem requirement. We've got to do bedroom. Alright, Hannah. Just a store to decorate places in a pawn shop to sell shit you don't need instead of throwing away. Oh, Raven. Damn, I threw all my shit away. Okay. One locked trunk. Do I have a sledgehammer? No. I don't. Planetarium's a dead end. I guess hallway will do it. Stack number of empty jars from 10 to 20. That's nice. It's hard to keep track of what I have and what I don't have. We already know that. Wait, hold on. Exit. Let's see if... Do I need a key for this? No, I don't. Good. While drafting, blah, blah, blah. I have to do archives. I don't have a choice. Let's pop this baby open. Ooh. A key and a gem? I'm rich. Let's see here. Goose's The Hype Train is all set to go. If you want me to give away, only if you want me to give away video games. I've got 25 video games to give away, plus a copy of Blueprints on Steam, if the Gooses beat a level 5 Hype Train. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swinbird blah blah blah. Swinbird author never considered herself a success, and she is the one that disappeared. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book Red Prince is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. Elder Triton, as always, thank you very much for the 100 bits. 4 more people to start the Hype Train. Okay. I don't know if I missed any. I'm kind of looking around for items if I missed them. Can I open this box? No. Are we? I don't know if for the red print. I don't know if we're the son of Marigold. We might be. Breaker box, passageway. I have to do archived. Who knows what it is? A boudoir. Well, actually, that was pretty. That was pretty nice. Same. I think we know the. Yeah, we know the code to the safe. Got a gem and then more lore, which I think we've. Yeah, this is all. That's lore we read before. Lore from before. Gotta go this way. Hopefully it's not a key. Okay, good. Ooh, I can do this. I just don't know what it is. A music room. 1 major key, 1 minor key. Get it? Aha! A prism key. If you unlock a door with a prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. Interesting. Very interesting. Four more people to start the hype train. Data's brother lore. Before lore. Special keys. Okay, what was it? What was the prism key about? Green, yellow, purple, red, or yellow. Well, green, orange, purple, red, or yellow. What color am I in now? Blue. We don't want to use the prism key, but I don't think we have a choice. I think I just have to use it. Alright. Dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Let's do this. Yeah, dining room is probably the best there. I'd really like to get back to the west side because all of these doors require keys. I'm really lucky if they don't. Well, I can't go this way. Actually, let's do this. This is a dead end. So I can't do either of these because they require 3 gems. I do have the special key. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I have so many coins that I've not been able to use at all. I always think that... Oh yeah, that is something. Oh, little bluebird! 3 dig spots! Oh my... I've forgotten all about the dig spots. Good old pebbles. Good old tin can. Extra coins that I don't need. Great. I have to go this way. I don't have a choice. Commissary. Let's do it. Now I can buy things. Let's buy... What are the... Ooh, running shoes. Probably less steps, I would imagine. I could buy all this stuff. Occasionally we'll save footsteps from traveling. I don't know what sleeping mask does. Let's buy it. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleeping mask, gain 5 steps. I know what the sledgehammer does, and I feel like it's worthless. And the magnifying glass is kind of also worthless, so let's save the coins. And I have this key card too. Sick. Holy shit. I don't want to lose half my footsteps. But shit. Dark room. That's bad. Nothing of interest. We gotta go straight across. That's a gem requirement, so I can't do that. Well. Oh, lost half my footsteps. Oh man. We're almost to the end actually. Don't have a choice, gotta do that. Ooh. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Oh, this is a dead end. This is bad. Let's go this way. I don't really have a choice. Let's do the breaker box. Oh, is there a dig spot? Hey, great, an old tin can. I can turn on dark room, so that's something. Still don't know what these do. Don't forget about the dining room. True. But we're not in rank A yet, so it doesn't matter. What's the price? 30 bucks. HS requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. So the best development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Hey, a lockpick. That's something. LFC Media, you missed another what? Very important there. You missed another what? I think you left off the most important part of that sentence. Hole. There it is. That's what we needed. Let's see here. Just looking at lore right now. Oh, is the furnace rank 8? I could walk back to the dining room. You're saying if I walk back to the dining room I can get a meal? Is that what we should do? Is there also a hole in the dark room? I do not see. What am I? Am I blind? Where is it? There's a place to dig in the dark room? Am I walking over it? Are you guys gaslighting me? I don't think there's any hole in there. We're gonna go back. Yeah, we already did that. Alright. Have dinner. Plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom, but I don't think we do have a showroom, so. Cool. That's great. You guys were saying there was another place. Oh, in the breaker box. Got it. Shouldn't those running shoes be helping me? I thought they were supposed to save me. Ah, not worth it, tin can. We'll go through here. No gems. It's over. It's Jover, guys. Pretty sure it's Jover. I don't even know what a lavatory does. Maybe security? Oh, I don't have a gem. I think the footsteps thing might be better. It's over. Yeah, let's go in the lavatory. Let's see what it looks like. I know that furnace, that was rough, huh? Actually, yeah, the furnace is pretty bad. But also the weight room is pretty bad too. Alright, chat. Call it a day. Super cool, though. I am liking this game. I think it's very fun. That damn furnace. That damn furnace.